It is home produced, but we made it to radio.
Welcome back to TFM Mornings right here on TFM 95.4 in Muscat, 91 in Dhofar. Let's talk. My name is Avita Lewis. Once again, the members of Vinyl Moon.
Hi everyone. Welcome to Exile Mixes. My name is Aynon. The mix that I did on the Soundcraft Signature 22 MTK made it to radio. This is what's going to be discussed here for this episode. I'd only used this desk for mixing, but for the first time I had used it to record a full band. And before I do a deep dive, let me tell you that I believe in live tracking, at least for the basic tracks, because I have recorded bands before. In my experience, there's a certain magic that happens between musicians in a single room, reacting to each other as they play a well-rehearsed tune or even just jamming. First, let me give you the rundown on the instruments involved and the channel assignments on the console. I was playing a minor cajon in this session, which I mic'd with a Shure PG48. This went into channel 3 with a DBX limiter engaged. I had mic'd a bass amp with a classic Shure SM57 pointed at the cone between the edge and the center of the driver. This went into channel 4 on the console. I then took the output of the amp and plugged it into channel 7 because it was one of only 2 channels on the console that had both the high Z input and the DBX limiter on them. On channel 5, I had an Audio-technica 80-20-20 for the vocals. We had an acoustic guitar equipped with pickups plugged into channel 8 with a high Z switch engaged as a DI guitar input. These are the basic tracks of the live session: a lead vocal, mic bass amp, and DI bass, and a DI acoustic guitar. For backing vocals, I had the lead vocalist, bass player, and guitarist sing individually into the SM57.
Everything's alright, baby. Just my mind playing tricks on me.
For overdubs, I mic'd a guitar amp with another classic guitar amp mic, the Sennheiser E906, suspended from the top of the amp cabinet with its flat face stuck on the grill pointed at the driver cone halfway between the edge and the center. We overdubbed the lead guitar melody using the mic cabinet with a Fender Strat and another pass with the acoustic guitar into the DI input of the console.
Just my mind playing tricks on me.
I made sure to get another isolated take of the lead vocal using the 57 again. I positioned everyone in a circle in the room with the bass amp facing the null side of the cajon mic. This was also the case with the cajon being on the null side of the SM57 on the bass amp. The guitar amp was facing the wall with a pile of cardboard boxes lining the wall. For monitoring, I took the headphone output from the Signature 22 and connected it to a Behringer HA400 micro headphone amp, positioning it on a stool in the middle of the circle. I had a length of TRS headphone extension cable running from the console to the input of the headphone amp. With this setup, everyone had headphones on and could hear themselves quite clearly. There was no more me individual mixes going out to aux sends, but I was able to do a limited version of that by using the faders of the console. Let me explain. The gain knobs control how hot the signal was going into the DAW. Since the signal is pre-EQ and pre-fader, I can control the faders without affecting the levels going into the recorded multi-tracks. The bass player was complaining that the bass was too much on his phones since we were monitoring the mic amp as well as the DI bass. I just turned down the faders of the bass channels without affecting the recorded bass level. Since I was mixing in hybrid, I set up the compression in Logic Pro with the EQ stage done out on the console, which I'm doing now. Let me show you briefly what plugins I had inserted in each track or buses for parallel compression. For effects, I did not use plugins. I used the Lexicon effects processor on the console with my usual favorite setting fixed to a plate on FX1 and a gated reverb on FX2. I set the decay of each to the shortest that I could and the amount of each effect at 50% on both. I like this because I can get a gated reverb effect on vocals or snare drums.
Just take a little whip and you forget it. Everything's alright. Maybe just my mind playing tricks on me. I'm seeing things that I shouldn't see lately. I don't wanna be, I just wanna feel something real. And baby, vibe is taking over me. Nothing in this life comes for free. So here's my melody.
So that was the mix, and now I will let you hear the mastered mix and put footage of the band as we recorded the session at home. So that's the important thing here. This thing was recorded at home and mixed here. This is a home studio. That is the most important thing here. This is home produced, but we made it to radio. I'm really proud of that.
TFM Mornings with Avita Lewis.
Welcome back to TFM Mornings right here on TFM 95.4 in Muscat, 91 in Dhofar. Let's talk. My name is Avita Lewis. Once again, the members of Vinyl Moon, the amazing band that I had such a wonderful opportunity to catch up with. Captain Magic, Jake, and of course, Nani, the producer. Thank you so much, and happy World Music Day to everybody listening.
Sunday morning, 'cause I got many thoughts, I can't ignore it. My heart is beating fast, is this a warning? Colors are so bright, thinking all the time, is this gig worth it? My friends keep telling me to overthink it. Just take a little riff and you forget it. Everything's alright. Maybe just my mind playing tricks on me. I'm seeing things that I shouldn't see lately. I just wanna be something. And baby, vibe is taking over me. Nothing in this life comes for free. So here's my melody. Maybe just my mind playing tricks on me. I'm seeing things that I shouldn't see lately. I just wanna be something. And baby, vibe is taking over me. Nothing in this life comes for free. Looking for a smoke on Sunday morning,